Getting more referrals from existing customers. It's something that you want to do, right? Whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're a salesperson working for a company. So what's the problem? Why aren't you getting enough referrals? Or why aren't you getting any? In this video, I'm going to give you 8 mistakes that you're probably making that are preventing you from getting enough or any referrals. And by the way, I'm about to tell you something that I don't tell you in any other videos, and that is you need to subscribe to my channel like now. Like now. No, wait, I have told you that before. Weird. Mistake number 1 that's holding you back from getting more referrals from existing customers is asking for only one. One of the biggest mistakes I see that when people do ask for referrals, they only ask for one contact, a single referral. Now the thing is, asking for too many is not going to get you to where you want to go because you're just asking for too much. But asking for one means that you're probably going to get nada. So what you want to do is you want to actually ask for the magic number 2. Always. Anytime you ask for a referral, an introduction, a contact, a connection, you want to ask for them in sets of 2. And the reason is because when you do that, the person that you're asking is going to understand that you absolutely expect to get at least 1. You're not going to say that to them, but if you're asking for 2, what do you think they're going to think? So always ask for 2. Mistake number 2, not being specific enough. One of the most famous lines that I hear when people are asking for referrals, and comment below or hit the like button if you've heard this before. Do you know anyone that needs my services? Or can you refer me to anyone that needs my services? Anyone, you might as well be saying no one, because that's what's happening in that person's brain. When you say anyone, what's happening is that you are giving that person way too much work. And nowadays, everybody's brain is completely full of information. Wait, what do you think I was going to say? It's full of information. So everybody's brain is totally full of information. And then you hit them with, oh, can you think of anyone that needs my service? Of course they know people that need your service, but you gave them such a broad spectrum, literally everybody they know, that it's way too much work for them to go and filter out. So to actually get referrals, what you need to do is you need to be specific and you need to help that person filter out all of the people they know. The way you do this is by specifying who it is that you're looking for. For example, if you're in real estate, then the way you want to ask for a referral is something like this. Can you connect me with the last 2 people that mentioned to you they were interested in buying an investment property? If you're in banking, then the way you want to ask for a referral is something like this. Can you connect me with 2 friends that travel a lot just like you and would like some extra air miles? You think they might be able to think of a couple other people besides themselves that like to travel? You've narrowed it down for them. You have to help people narrow it down. They're not going to do it by themselves. If you're in digital marketing, then you might ask for a referral in this way, where you say, can you connect me with 2 startups that recently got funded? If you are a yoga instructor or you sell yoga classes, you might ask for a referral by saying, can you connect me with just 2 of your friends that would also like to be fill in the blank? Fit, healthy, flexible, energized, whatever the case is. Now, in a lot of cases, you might get a response of, well, I don't know somebody that specifically wants those benefits, but I do know somebody that's interested in yoga, credit card, buying an investment property. for a different reason. That's fine. And you will get that response a lot, but the point is that you helped them arrive there. If you ask in the opposite way, by saying, can you think of anyone, you're most likely not going to arrive there because you've gave them such a difficult task. So be as specific as possible and notice the difference. Mistake number 3, asking only once. So if you know me, if you're familiar with my sales training, if you've taken my follow-up course, if you've ever been my client or potential client, then you know that I'm very persistent and I teach people to be very persistent if they want to get places. And this same concept applies to referrals. You cannot just ask once. Let me rephrase. You can ask once, but you can't actually expect to get results the first time or get an introduction. You might actually get a referral the first time you ask, but that's not normal. You typically will have to ask the same person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And I'll explain why in my follow-up course and my referral course, which you can find in Sales Society in the description below. But point is, if you're only asking your customers one time for a referral and you're confused why you're not getting enough, that's one of the reasons. Asking once is not enough. You have to constantly ask your customers for referrals, always and forever, and always and continuously and persistently. I can't find any other synonyms right now, but I hope you get the point. Mistake number 4, why you're not getting more referrals from your existing customers. If you're asking at the wrong time. Oh, hi, yeah, Mr. Customer. Oh, what, you're totally pissed off? Oh my God, you had such a bad experience? Ah, so sorry to hear that. Well, listen, while I got you on the phone, can you refer me to anybody else that needs our service? Don't do that. Mistake number 5, not following up. So simple. It kind of goes with the other mistake of asking only once, but this one is a little bit different because you need to follow up not only on getting referrals, but you need to follow up on the referrals that you do get, meaning that you need to actually give feedback to the person that referred you. So when somebody sends you a contact or makes an introduction, you need to let them know how it's going so they can, number 1, be confident that they did the right thing, and number 2, they can help you if you are not getting where you want to go with that contact. So make sure you follow up, not only with the referred person, but the person that referred the contact as well. Mistake number 6, not following through. Now you might say, Mona, wait a minute, this is like really close to mistake number 5. This is basically the same thing. I'm gonna tell you no, it's not. Because mistake number 5 was not following up. Now what I'm saying, mistake number 6 is not following through. Just basically one word difference. So should be very clear. What I mean by not following through is that you get a referral and maybe you call them once, maybe you send them a WhatsApp, they don't get back to you. They don't know who you are, right? Because you're calling from a number they don't know. And then you don't reach out to them again. You don't follow through, which, going back to my training, persistence is more than half the battle. So if you're going through all the trouble of getting referrals, but you're not actually following through until you at least reach the person, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Follow through. Mistake number 7, not getting the contact information. So a lot of times when you do get a referral, you might be happy enough with the customer saying, oh, you know what, I'll connect you with my friend. Yeah, I'll have him call you. Nope. Now that's all fine and good. And you can say, yes, thank you, that's great. You know, you have my number, have them call me, but you still need to get their contact information. Why? Because life happens, things happen, people forget. You cannot rely on somebody else taking care of your business. You went through all the trouble and effort of asking for a referral in the smartest way, following up, following through on it, and now you're just gonna let the fate of it be in the customer's hands. You're gonna hope that they actually get the referred party to call you back. Don't ever do that. This is your business, it's your revenue, it's your everything. Get that contact information. And mistake number 8, not prepping your customer on what to actually say. to the person they're referring. And this is really important because even if you have a client or a customer that is in love with your company, your service, your product, you still need to coach them on what to say to the person that they're referring, because you don't want them disclosing too much information or maybe the price point the first time they make a connection with you. Do you? Do you want them to know that, oh yeah, Muna's amazing, you definitely need to hire her to train your sales team, and she only costs $1 gazillion? Do you think that referred person is ever actually going to call you, answer your call you back? So make sure you coach people on what to say when they're referring you. If they're gonna connect you by email, which is a really great way to get an introduction, you can actually write the email and send it to the person that's going to be sending it and just tell them, listen, just copy and paste this. Here's a couple lines about what I do. You don't have to even think about it, and just put that right in your email. And you know what? Would you mind just CCing me on that email? Thanks a lot. So I hope you enjoyed these tips on how to get more referrals from your existing customers. Let me know which of the mistakes that you've noticed that you've been making in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video if you've subscribed. That was really dramatic. I'll just see you in the next video. Okay, like for real, I'm gonna see you in the next video now.